Bro, I swear on God, you on that book shit. This shit's so warm, baby. Is that my voice?
Right, hello. This one's similar to the last two videos I've uploaded. It's the Project VARUS skin spotlight. VARUS I know a little bit more about than the other champions. VARUS and Renekton are probably the two I'm most familiar with, other than Maud. This one's going to be released with the Senna video, on the same day at least. I'm not sure when they're going to be sent out. I recorded all of these at once. I'm going to play the video, again like I did in the last one, so let it run all the way through, and then I'll pick up on little details. So let's go.
No turning back. No forgiveness. I do what I must. Face oblivion. Pity those who cross me. Give me a target. My work is not done. Beware a man with nothing to lose. They will know regret.
Okay, right, that's the video once over. Let me pick some things out. We'll start with the recoil animation. I really like the recoil animation because of this bit where he shoots down and it opens up like a portal and he sits on top. It's supposed to be like a mark, I like that. And then he jumps through and lands in spawn. I really like that bit. I think that is probably a fantastic recoil animation. Definitely better than the Sejuani and the Silas one. I forgot his name. The splash art I think is really cool. Really like the background. Really like how you can see the footprints on the monitor there, and you can see his arm is almost like melting and tearing the metal away at the back. I think that's a really cool splash art. These are his basic attacks.
No
Now,
turning back.
I think his basic attack is probably the most underwhelming. However, the best thing about it is definitely the fact that it goes in line with the Q. With the so as you saw there, you could see the arrow getting bigger and bigger and bigger. With the auto attacks, it's still small, but it's like glowing, whatever colour that is. Colorblind, so I don't know. I really like his Q ability as well, as you've just seen there, 'cause it splits into 4, but you can see it there. It just looks like 2 thick prongs, when actually that splits into 4, and the ends are glowing. And if you watch again, the entire thing charges up and starts glowing, and then has like almost a shield effect over it. And then, as I said before, the arrow gets bigger. And then his W ability.
Forgiveness.
So I presume that's something to do with the passive ability there, where those little drones start flying around, which I really like. I think it's really cool. I think it's definitely a change from his normal ability. And then we go to his E ability. His E ability is probably one of my favourite abilities in the game. Well, out of the Project skins. I really like the particle animations as the arrows hit, and I really like the emitting projectile and all the little spinning circles and the particles coming up. I think that all looks pretty awesome. And then I believe this is his R ability. Now, the thing to notice about his R ability isn't when it hits one person, but rather when it hits more than one person. You see this little like snake-like thing. That's awesome because A, it triggers the passive there. Gets all 3 drones going round, gets all 3 drones going round. But it looks like it's transferring between the two, not just, you know, swapping places. Which I really like because it fits in line with the actual project theme. As you can see there, it transfers. But then even when you do this, look, you can see it like slithering over until all 3 drones pop up and it's what I think it's a really, really cool ability. And then we've got the passive abilities. So I'm not really sure what his passive is. I could do research right now, but I'm not really sure. So if anyone wants to tell me, that'd be really nice. His crit ability. I don't think his skill is anything special. It doesn't really look much different from his normal auto type. This is death animation. Now, the reason I like his death animation is because you can see in his chest there is like the arrow. It's gone through. I just think it looks really cool. And then obviously his chromas. Again, with his chromas, I don't think his chromas are as nice as Sejuani's chromas. I don't like, from the left, 2, 3, or 4, but the rest of them I really, really like. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one later on in the day, probably around... Well, I haven't decided the time. This will either be up at 9 AM British Standard Time or 2 PM British Standard Time. If it's up at 9 AM, then the next video will be 2 PM. If it's up at 2 PM, then the next video will be at 9 PM. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna school. She funny with it. Cool. V54.